A very warm welcome to all our listeners around the world. You're welcome to the Tokunbo Fernandez show, a show that promotes the true life stories and the success stories of Africans and Caribbeans around the world. So if there's a product or initiative you wish to share, feel free to give us a call on 0788 280 9005. That's 0788 280 9005. Take out time to visit our international blog at www.tonyfernandez.co.uk. It's all about promoting the true life and success stories of Africans and Caribbeans around the world doing amazing stuff. And we have amazing guests every single week till the end of the year. Africans and Caribbeans in different regions around the world making a difference. So why don't you make a difference? Or if there's someone you know that's making a difference, give us a call on 0788 280 9005. Take a few seconds out to subscribe to this channel and share the video with your platform and your network. It's all about making a difference to various communities around the world. And today we have an amazing guest as well. He's a published writer, he's a blogger, he's into social media, digital marketing, but he's also the founder of the Afrobased Germany. So he's based in Berlin, Germany. Very, very passionate, very, very creative, very unique in his approach to the whole world of arts, creativity, and digital marketing. So it's a pleasure to have on the show for the first time, all the way in Berlin, Samson Itodo. Welcome to Africans in Diaspora, Tokunbo Fernandez show. How are you today?
I'm very fine, sir. Thank you very much for having me on your show. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure, and I'm sure our listeners around the world will want to know a bit about yourself, your background, and the things you're most passionate about in life.
Thank you very much. You've actually almost said it all. My name is Samson Itodo. I am a Nigerian based in Berlin, Germany. I'm a poet, playwright, and author, and I'm the founder of Afrobased Germany. I'm also the organizer of Afro Bloggers Convention, an event that brings together bloggers from all over the world to discuss and provide solutions to issues facing Africans, especially some issues that deals with the image of Black people all over the world. The last time we had on our show, Mr. Tony Tokunbo was on our very first show. He presented an award on that show, and it was an amazing event. We had people from all over the world that were there. Our last one, we had it virtually because of the coronavirus and thing that was going on because of the corona shutdown. We had Dr. Umar Johnson from the US on our show. We had people from everywhere. We have people from South Africa, Finland, Nigeria, all over the world. We all converged together. It was a great show. It happened really good to us. We have NG. NG was also is an African based in South Africa that offered $1 million for Africans that could provide ideas that could power Africa energy-wise in a very effective way. And it offered that on our show. And we had various people from all over the world. And also, I am the organizer of Afrobeat Music Award Germany, which is also an event that brings together the Afro-based musicians from all over Germany, and it's an award show for them. And right now, we are also having on a group that I'm organizing with my other friends also. It's called German Afrobeat All Stars. We bring when you're based in Europe here, it is very difficult to break through whatever you're endeavor. It's a very difficult process for us here because this is a new system that we're getting used to. So we bring them together, first of all, for the artists to work with each other, support each other, and help each other grow. And now they are having their first ever German Afrobeat All Stars mixtape, which is out right now. It's online. You can check it out everywhere. Just German Afrobeat All Stars mixtape. So through these efforts that we are helping them to grow. And also, I'm a writer. I have 2 books already out. I'm working on the 3rd book right now. This is one of my books. It's called Bunker Number 8. Bunker Laboratory. Bunker Laboratory tells a story about an African student who eventually, along the line, fell in love. A former German neo-Nazi fell in love with him, and they helped in keeping 2006 World Cup in Germany peaceful. This is a story about why that German 2006 World Cup in Germany went peacefully without no terror attack, no hindrances, nothing happened. It was a quiet and smooth event. So we just tell the story why that happened. Of course, it's fiction, but an interesting read. You want to read that. And also, this is one of my children books because I care about children. I want to give them something. I want to give the Black kids something to look up to. We need a superhero within ourselves. So I created this book. This book has been out before even the Black Panther movie was created. It's called The Rainmaker. So
Rainmaker.
It's also out there. You can find out. You can find my books on Amazon. So I think that's basically, and also I am the founder of Afrobased Germany, which is a media platform that projects the powerful work that is happening within the Black community. That's our
now, before we talk about
myself for now.
Before we talk about Afrobased Germany and the Afro Bloggers Convention, and also the Afrobeat scene in Germany, what was life growing up like as a child, and what kind of challenges did you face? But how did those challenges inspire you to become who you are today?
Beautiful. Actually, this story, when you're talking about this, makes me smile because I was actually connecting with a friend of mine that is based in the UK. We grew up in the US. It's a senior brother to me, and we grew up together. It's called Chauffeur. We call him Chauffeur, and there's another one there. Uncle Yinka, he lives in Swiss. We were talking about, we grew up in Nigeria, in part of Nigeria it's called Ajegule, AJ City. And it's a shout out to everybody that's from AJ City. In this neighborhood, I will say AJ really portrays what the dream Nigeria should be like. In Nigeria, that is a place where it's a melting pot where every tribes blend together. In AJ, where we grew up, it is not a tribal thing. It's a street thing, my area versus your area. So I grew up in AJ. It's a poor neighborhood. This is one of the toughest neighborhoods in the whole of Nigeria, as it is known. But I don't know, AJ has managed to churn out and produce the best quality. This is like diamonds in the rough, like produce the best quality people. That AJ has produced the best butlers for the country, intelligent people. And when I come to Europe, I come to find out that I was discussing with my friend, why is it that people who are from Ajegule that are expected to be very rough or very, very crazy in character, and also we all came out, most of us don't smoke, most of us don't do this crazy stuff. We are sort of well cultured. How come we were just discussing that last week with my friend. How is it that Ajegule, that is known to be a crazy place, has produced people that are well cultured? What is the reason? And he was telling me because it's a blend of different culture. You're learning from different culture. So I think Ajegule should be a model for Nigeria to look at in terms of how Nigeria should be as a blended country. So I grew up actually in Ajegule in a very poor neighborhood, but I had the best parents who made sure I had the necessary thing. I might not have every thing that every rich kid needs, but I had love. I was provided with the necessary thing to transport me to who I am today. So I think I had the best, and my parents are the best of parents and siblings. I had the best of friends. I had every good thing that molded me to who I am today. I think Ajegule has really given me probably the best things I need in life. So I grew up in the poorest area in Nigeria, but we had the best things to grow up with in that neighborhood.
Fantastic. Ajegule, a melting pot of the different journeys and shades of life. Looking at you today now, when we look at the Afrobased Germany brand, and also the Afro Bloggers Convention, and also some of your social media platforms, from an outsider's point of view, there's lots of passion and creativity behind it as well. It shows you're a very creative person. What was the whole reason behind the Afrobased Germany convention and also the Afro Bloggers Convention and also the new initiative with Afrobased Germany promoting African musics around the world?
Actually, let me tell you a short story about how we come about with Afrobased Germany. Afrobased Germany was born out of a situation that I was in. I wasn't seeing it as something that was going to be providing income or from the onset. Actually, after this journey started, I was somewhere in Berlin, Alexanderplatz, and I called a friend. I wanted to meet up with him, and he was somewhere in an Afro shop. When I went there, it's an Indian Afro shop. Understand me? So standing in the shop, it was not the only Afro shop in that area. There are lots of African Afro shops there, but this was an Indian Afro shop. And standing there, it was only Africans going on, black people coming in and going out. I didn't see any Indian coming in. But the person selling to them is an Indian. It's an Indian shop. And I asked my friend, why is it that? Do you see what is happening? It's only Africans coming here to spend money. They are not selling, they're not going to the Africans to buy. What is going on? Is something wrong? And he looked at it and said, yeah, Sam, this is a good observation. So I approached one of the guys, one of the ladies, like, I said, why are you coming here to buy? Why are you not going to your sister? Or I said, yeah, I don't like their manners. I don't like the way they attend to their customers. So I went to one of the Apple shop, one of the ones that were popular to me that was close to me. I said, do you see what's happening there? Your people are rushing to that place. They're not coming here to buy. What is wrong? He said, they're just crazy. I said, is your price something excessive? He said, no, they're just crazy. And so I said, can you guys come together? They didn't want to talk to each other. So I went home and I said, okay, I'm going to set up something to bring our people together to address such issues. So I started with just Facebook and started posting businesses, and it's kind of hit home and everybody became interested in it. And from there, one thing led to another. I had an interview. I want to say a shout out to a lady here based in Berlin here, Just Cake and Isheri Afro Shop. These are the two women that are really, 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 they are like the backbone of Afrobased Germany. I always call them Afrobased Germany first ladies because they were the one that they saw this idea, they encouraged it, they called me, they were calling people, introducing me to people who had no idea. Because then I wasn't even with the internet so savvy. I didn't know much about the internet, but they really helped me and introduced me to people and then continued telling me that this is a good idea. And they were the one that was telling me, you are supposed to be living up this idea, you're supposed to be working out of making money of this idea. They were the first people to start giving me money, and they were the engine behind Afrobased Germany. So I will repeat again, Isheri and Just Cake. Those two women are just, if you know Isheri, if you're based in Berlin, you should go check out Isheri Afro Shop. And also if you're based in Germany here, Berlin, check out Just Cake. She makes cakes for parties, for birthdays and everything. Those are the two women and made Afrobased Germany got to this point. And for the Afro Bloggers Convention, I was just running through my mind one day, and I was talking to a friend about the deadly effect of the way Africans and Black people worldwide are being portrayed. When what is happening to us is the total destruction of our image. And if your image is bad, if your image is destroyed, you are destroyed totally, because that's how you survive. If your image is bad, that means that employment you are supposed to go for, the person, before you get to him, he sees your picture, your image, your profile, your name and everything, you are destroyed already. You don't have an opportunity. There's no way you can survive. So I was talking to my friend and said, okay, how can we take control of our image? Our image have been in the hands of others for a long time. Can Black people take control of our image? We have the opportunity of the social media now. We have various platforms where Black people can pull numbers and we can start telling our stories. So I decided to set up the Afro Bloggers Convention with the main purpose of taking control of our image, of setting agendas whereby we'll have a number of bloggers whereby we can start telling stories differently, we can start portraying the Black image differently, presenting ourselves differently, so that we it's not the conquerors now telling our stories anymore, but we ourselves telling the stories from our perspective and also presenting our culture. That's the essence of the Afro Bloggers Convention. And you were a part of it, and then you know the story already.
I know the story, and it was a fantastic event. There were people from different parts of Germany, different parts of Europe. You also had the ambassador of Germany from Nigeria to Germany, Mr. Alaji Tuga, at the event as well. Um, I've been to Germany several times now. I think about at least four cities in Germany. And many people in Europe, even in the UK, take for granted the fact that Germany is actually a very big melting pot of different cultures. What would you say are the challenges of the African migrants in Germany? And at the same time, what is it you also like about Germany?
Okay, first of all, the challenges, first of all, I think language issue. And two, Germany did not stay Germany did not stay long in Africa in the area of colonization. During the Second World War, they pulled out because of the issue with the war. So Africans do not actually know German culture, like they know the English and the French that much, because we kind of have, for example, in Nigeria now, the British people were there for a long time, and after they left, after we are speaking their language and we have connections with them in a way. But connection within Germans and Africans got broken off during the Second World War, and the connection ended there. So when you come to Germany, the character of the people is different. German has a different character. Now we come to try to start studying their character and their language barriers. Before we come from Africa, most of us speak English or French already. So when we get to this country, it is easy to fit into the system. But when you come here already as a grown-up man, you have to learn the language before you can really function here. So this language barrier and the character of the people is a different culture, a different character. So you need to study it, you need to fit into the system. And these are the barriers that you actually face here. But then coming to the advantages here in Germany, Germany is a new ground for us to explore. There are lots of opportunities here. It's a new ground for us to explore. There are lots of opportunities, and the system is well structured. If you know Germany has a well structured system. If you really come down and understand the system properly and are able to work through the system, the problem we are only having here is that we have not understood the system. There are lots of language barriers there. There are lots of bureaucracies. Bureaucracy is a big issue in Germany. The Germans don't play with bureaucracy, although that's why the system is functioning properly. So if we really come here, like for example, our kids that are going to be growing up here, or the German Africans that are here that are really integrated, will enjoy it because they know how to work the system and get their you make use of all the opportunities that are out there. There are lots of loads of opportunities. The system is well structured. Everything is working. So it's how to beat the bureaucracy. So Germany is a virgin land for us to function in if we can really work the system properly.
It's all about Afrobased Germany. It's all about the Afro Bloggers Convention. It's all about all the amazing work you do in promoting African artists, because I know you've worked with very many Nigerian artists also in bringing them to Germany as well. But for the benefit of all our listeners, what current initiatives and projects are you working on right now that you feel our listeners around the world should know about? And how can people get in touch with Samson Itodo or the Afrobased Germany brand?
Okay, you can always find me on www.afrobizgermany.com. That's our website, and we blog there. And also, you can send me emails on info@afrobizgermany.com. And if you log into Facebook, you go to Afrobased Germany or Samson Itodo on Facebook, you will find me there on Instagram. My number is everywhere online. You can always find me there. As per what I'm working on right now, I'm working with the German-based Afrobeat musicians. It's called German Afrobeat All Stars group. We just released a mixtape of German Afrobeat All Stars video mixtape. It's a video mixtape, something you can use for your parties. Go enjoy the music. Go there and listen to the music. You see the amazing type of talent that are here in Germany. The music is something that I never believed I could find such good music in Germany, produced by German-based Afrobeat musicians, until I started working with them. Check it out. And I'm also working on my new book. It's going to be called, I'm just going to give out the name. It's called Color of Love. The story about it's called Color of Love. So wait for, in a short while, you're going to have a new children book like The Rainmaker, but it's not The Rainmaker. It's called Color of Love. I'm working on it, and also I'm still promoting my book Bunker Laboratory. Go and check out Bunker Laboratory by Samson Itodo on Amazon. My books are on Amazon, so check it out. And those are the things I'm working on right now. And you also know about the yellow Afrobased Germany Yellow Flyers interview that we do every Sunday. And Tony Tokunbo, I've interviewed you before, and I'm still going to have you on Yellow Flyer, and I hope you have the time to be on the Afrobased Germany Yellow Flyers interview. So those are the projects I'm working on at the moment.
That's fantastic, and I'll definitely take you up on that. We're proud of the great work you do in Germany. It's a home for so much happening there. Music festivals, even Black history as well. And we have to learn, because there's still that disconnect amongst Africans in Europe. So it's important people know the great work Africans are doing on Germany. On a very final note, what message do you have for all our listeners around the world today?
I want to say thank you. We are going through a very precarious moment at this time with this COVID-19. Stay strong. And remember, you have the opportunity. We all have the opportunity to use the net to pass out message about the Afro community. We have to take control of our image, push positive images about the Black people out there, about Africans all over the world, in diaspora, the Black. When I say Africans, I mean Blacks all over the world. We should take every opportunity, know our culture, know about ourselves, study ourselves, read books like The Rainmaker, go study the Black heritage, know about our history, and put more information out about the Black community, so we'll educate each and every one of us and know from where we are coming from, and know who our forefathers are, and know about ourselves. And then we could put out these images and these messages out. Image controls the world. So put out these messages, feed people, feed not just Black people, feed the other Europeans, the Asians, and everybody, and give them the true story of about ourselves, so that we will be respected worldwide. I want to say, be strong during this COVID-19 and keep doing what you're doing. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. I'm very proud of the great work you do. I always see creativity from a distance, and it's passionate creativity. And I'm sure greater things are ahead for you ahead. So God bless you, and keep shining all the way. God bless you.
God bless you, sir. Thank you very, very much, sir, for always responding and giving me your time with whenever I call you. One of the backbones, whatever we're doing. I'll say thank you very much, sir, for doing this with me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.